So, hey guys, what's up? How are you guys doing today? I'm doing okay. I woke up and feeling a little icky, had a headache, but it's subsiding. Um, since the little anime discussion, I've been, um, basically just focusing on watching the Let's Play of Danganronpa, since I did watch like the first 3 episodes, and I was like, kinda interested in continuing, so I did. Um, yeah. I hand brushed my hair, like put my fingers through my hair after it was wet and left it like that just to see what it looked like, and this is the result. It's kind of messy. Just in case you were wondering, this was intentional but not intentional, like it was like blind styling just for the heck of it. Yeah. So, anyways, during that entire watching Danganronpa, I thought, well, since I'm irritated with like doing the God tier hood, and I don't want to feel like I'm not doing anything, why don't I just paint the shoes? And painting is really relaxing, and sure enough, painting the shoes was really fun, and I like felt so good because my mom came in, she was like, "Did you paint those?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "They don't look like they were painted. They look like they were made that way." Because I guess she thought that she thought that my lines were so perfect, and I'd only done like yellow at that point, but yeah, this is for God tier John shoes. They are done 100%. All I have to do is clear coat them so that they don't chip. But yeah, I was showing you guys a little bit of where I'd worked on them, and they are done. They are not 100% perfect, but they are pretty good. So I am pretty proud. These are for Steve, who is doing God tier John. I'm also going to be making myself a pair because eventually I'm also doing that costume. So yeah. But the hood is almost done too because like yesterday my mom just started like helping me with it, and we figured out like all the things that we couldn't understand about it. So I told myself once all the shoes that I had to do were done, then I would work on the hood. So I'll probably do that tomorrow, and it'll be done tomorrow. Besides that, like the paint on my shoes for Jade was chipping too, so I repainted them, and I'm also gonna clear coat them. Here is just one shoe. It's like super sparkly, and I have insoles in them too because these shoes look like they're comfortable, but they are not. So yeah, been working on those shoes. That's been like my big focus. My favorite character in Danganronpa did die. Um, I don't know how you guys feel, but like I feel like whenever I have a series and I choose a character, that's like basically their death sentence because it seems like almost every single character that I choose that I love just dies unless it's like a show where nobody dies. Because like I love Ouran High School Host Club and Haruhi is my favorite, but obviously like nobody dies there, right? But yeah. And also, I don't know, like, I know I made several videos when I was living in Iowa. I don't know if I told you guys about this one, drink that I used to love. Up until being in Iowa, I never drank energy drinks. I think I took a sip of one. I just really didn't like them. But then, like, I tried this one because it had a really cool container, and I was like, well, it's an energy drink. I'm a little scared to drink it, but I want to try it. And it was really good. So I just kept drinking it and drinking it because I loved it. It was Bing. It was like a cherry. It like tasted like a really fancy cherry soda, basically. And then they took it off the shelves, and I was like, oh no. And the only place I think I could find it was online, but I never bought any online. And I was like, there's none in this area. Like, I'm back in Pennsylvania. There's none in this area. Well, yesterday my mom and I went to the store to get something, and I happened to look over, and our local grocery store has it. So I have my Bing again, and I'm totally gonna bring some to Otakon. I was so happy because now my two favorite drinks in the world are Bing and Cola Fago. I like the candy apple as well, but I love Cola Fago. It's it's really good. So yeah, I was super happy. Like I was acting like a giddy little kid once I realized that I could have my Bing again. I was so happy. Yeah. Also, apparently, like every 5 to 10 years, we have a high school reunion, and I was like, it's 2013, and we graduated in 2003. Well, I didn't, but my graduating class did, and I always get invited to the graduating class one. And I was like, it should be coming up, and I had heard nothing about it. And then randomly, I was checking like my events because I like to check all my Otakon events. And I saw that it was there, and I was like, well, this is random. Alright, there are 200 people in our graduating class. They only invited about 40, and only found about 40 people out of the 200, even though I have personally seen Facebook accounts for at least 100 of us, at least. I think almost every single one of us has a Facebook account. Alright, so whoever planned this not only missed most of our class and only invited like the super popular people, um, they didn't organize it right. Like, you're supposed to have 30 days to be able to prepare to give like money to go to the event and stuff. No. And like they drop another like type of thing on that page saying, here, drop your money into here if you want to go. You need to RSVP soon. They give you less than a week to RSVP. Alright, these are people that the majority of them made fun of me, spread bad rumors about me a lot. I was tortured by them, and then I think the only reason I survived it is because I was oblivious to most of it, and ignored the rest of it. But, you know, deep down it still hurt, because these were people that judged me, and they didn't even know anything about me. They based what they knew on rumors, which was extremely stupid, because most of that stuff was not true. These are people that made fun of me at the age of 12 for not shaving my legs, when, honestly, I wish I'd never given in to pressure and shaved my legs, because when you don't shave your legs, you have like the little fine hairs, the little blonde hairs. You know, they're not very noticeable, but after you shave your legs, they turn into black, gross hairs. So then after that, like, if you don't want those black, manly hairs on your legs, you gotta shave. Well, I wish I'd never, ever given in to them, because it's not like I was gonna be their friend anyway. They were never gonna treat me well, they were just finding something else to make fun of me about. Well, anyway, these people that have tortured me for so many years, seeing how badly they were at organizing things, seeing that their interests were boring things like, we're 28 years old. When are you going to stop partying and drinking as part of your hobbies? When are you going to find something substantial for a hobby? I'm not saying that the people that drink are bad, but if all of your entire life is getting drunk and having a hangover, that's not a life. That's freaking retarded. It's killing blood cells or brain cells. Blood cells. Gosh, Chris, you're just doing so good at talking today. Brain cells. Just like suddenly, like, there's been a lot of things, like, the more I learn about who I am, the more confidence I actually get, which is so weird because I've like never had confidence ever. But like, I suddenly started feeling confident that I was excluded by people like this, excluded by these people that were considered popular and cool, because I don't want to be like them. I'm glad that I'm this little shut-in nerd that obviously knows a lot more than what they do. I'm not calling people stupid, I'm just saying that I am actually really glad now. Like, no lying, no making it up. Like, I'm glad now that I'm not the same as them. I'm glad. I'm glad that I chose the people I did for friends, because those people are also highly intelligent and doing stuff with their lives. So yeah, needless to say, even though I was going to go to the reunion, I'm totally not going to the reunion. There's just not people there. Like, even if I went just to go, hey, look, I'm cooler than you, there's like nobody there I'd really want to converse with. And I know the type of people that would want me to come sit with them, and it would just be awkward. So I am personally not going. I don't know, maybe I'll go to the 15-year one, but I'm personally not going to this one. And yeah, hopefully, like, I thought I'd gotten rid of all these grudges, and there are some people that I have forgiven, but just like, my class as a whole is just, so I'm kind of happy my life is where it is now. It may not be the most perfect, but I'm grateful for what I have, and I'm grateful I didn't fit in with that group. I went somewhere else. I went a different direction. But anyways, I don't want to keep rambling, because I feel like the more I ramble, I'm going to sound egotistical, or like I'm being like a snob, and I don't really want to come off that way. I'm glad that I did choose to be a unique person and go my own way and not fit in with the crowd, because the crowd didn't turn out to be that super exciting or awesome like I thought they would anyway, so. Alright, well, I've been rambling for a very long time, and I am sorry. I didn't want it to be this long, but apparently it is, so I'm sorry for the length, but I will talk to you guys later, and I hope that you have a good day. Bye.